Isabel.
Damn. Oof.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Good. Alright. Can't believe it.
Sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Leave me the fuck alone. Come on, get up. I need Gale. I gotta revive Gale.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
My guardian.
Remarkable. Truly.
The dream visitor.
And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. And these stones control the crown.
How is you able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Okay. What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities.
It's too
This
much,
must be
man.
what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to
How the hell is this not a series,
I
man?
dare not imagine.
I mean, this is
such
my
a series
series,
of
I
things.
guess. God damn. Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other
makes
is
sense.
a mystery to me. But the way she spoke,
Orin.
it is most likely she follows Bhaal,
Bhaal.
god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Myrkul, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
Okay. Chosen of the dead three.
Bane, Bhaal, and Myrkul.
And Myrkul,
The
okay.
tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What hope do we have if the gods themselves are involved?
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerûn. The army of the Absolute is marching on baldursgate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into Mind Flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the death gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends.
We are fucked.
I will be your
Where
shield,
everybody is,
but
honestly.
you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
I'll take it, don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Get up. Wake him up, please. Thank you.
We've saved me.
We gotta go. Hold up, does he have anything else? Ooh, yes, I almost left without this. Oh, advantage on dexterity saving throw checks. Ketheric's Warhammer. Reaper's Embrace. What is this? Crumpled letter? I love you. Love from Izzy. Papa, I love you. Oh, he's dead. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's rest and sleep.
Been thinking on all that you learned below.
We deserve it.
If you've got your breath,
I'll need to rest.
Yeah.
to discuss our next steps.
Withers. Wait, Withers, what are you doing here? Hey man, I gotta talk to Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerûn.
Right. Alright, the Absolute's cult has Raven Guard. Where will they take him?
Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about the Gortash and Orin?
I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
This is written weirdly. Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
The place could burn to cinder for all I care. I'd give my life if it meant keeping the
As would
residents
I.
safe.
And more. I was 17. Father,
What happened to his eye?
the Raven Guard, had just been named the
Forget.
Grand Duke, and was called
I don't
away to
remember.
Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the
Elturel.
dragon made its move.
The dragon. What's the cult of the dragon? Never heard of it.
Devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day
Tiamat.
after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone.
Well,
I grabbed a rapier and set out.
I'm really tired.
Wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Sure.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
I see.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Wow. Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
You took on 25 cultists on your own. I find that hard to believe.
I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus, and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mizora. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
What about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
It was brave, what you did for the city.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right.
You? Withers? What you want?
Curse lifted. The dead 3 allied once more. The balance
Once more?
shifts.
It's happened
There are
before.
depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Don't all living things.
Nor canst thou count Mind Flayers among them. Yet, the 3 amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
This guy's... okay.
Where
Why are you
matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally
Right.
cold.
Forgot about that. I speak plainly. Is there more you can tell me? Of course, that's plain enough, I guess. You seem to know a lot about that 3.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Bhaal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as 1 and as 3. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Alright, Jahir.
Enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch,
Right.
and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Wait. You've tangled with the dead 3 before?
Extensively. Mind Flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage.
Right.
We have killed a man who could not die. and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone.
True.
And you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
You want to join me?
Of course. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the
Damn.
Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear.
We have more
Follow it all the way
allies
to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's
as we
Crest.
go through the game.
Denthelan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond
I had
that,
no idea.
our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember
That's
how
awesome.
to take orders, as well as give them.
Okay. Damn, so we got Halsin and Jaheira. So those are the 2 new playable characters that we have. I mean, I honestly just thought it was a Shadow, Karlach, Gale, Astarion, and Lae'zel. That's about it. I mean, those are the players, the actual characters that we can play or role play as. You know, to select them when we begin the game. But that's one of the reasons why I thought it was just gonna be them that we would play, not anybody else. Maybe it'll let me long rest now. No, not. I still can't. Alright. Let's go to camp. We'll talk at camp. Don't you fucking mess with me. Yes, I want to end the day. Jesus. Such a long day, guys. I don't know. Anyway. Let me rest. Someone still wishes to speak to you. I can't rest yet. Oh god, Karlach, what do you want? What happened?
You saw Gortash, didn't you?
Yes, I
What the fuck was
did.
he doing down there? Is
Oh,
all of
he's
this because
bad.
of him?
The tadpole,
Yes.
the absolute. How?
He's a bitch. It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Myrkul. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it. I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter, louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
Tense, huh? Real tense. Alright, Aelin, what's up?
What do you know about me?
Oh,
You spoke of
right.
my past. Being chased
Forgot about
by
that.
wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel
Tethered.
Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
She has little pom-poms. Reminds me of someone. Psh. Huh. The wolf is her father, maybe?
You remember that it is a common right among Selûne's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
Selûne.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
If you got other concerns, does this mean you're a Selûnite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past. You were to receive Selûne's guidance in those woods. You were to come of age. Instead, Shah's followers snatched you. They must have been watching you for a long time.
I'll help. That's
Your
fine.
parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Oh shit, the Spear of Night. I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell. Observe silently.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
Damn!
Every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is.
Oh,
This will not stop until you take action. See that
The
your
hint,
parents'
her hint.
sacrifices are not in vain.
Yeah, what's happening?
Allow the Moon
What's
Maiden to
wrong?
guide you at last.
Alright, let's talk to Daniel, see if he has anything to say.
You did it.
We did
Ketheric
it.
Thorm is no more. The shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Seems like the sort of feat that might deserve a reward. Nah, it's fine.
Not
Glad I
as
could help.
glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Alright, let's go to bed. Get rest.
I've been
Talk to
lied
Shadowheart.
my whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I'll be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that,
Yes.
there's one thing I need to see to.
Should I be concerned?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Alright. What are you doing here?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
No, but it sounds like you do.
Guilty. The moment I looked at Aelin, I just knew I had to be with her. I was hers. That was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange.
I'm sure that's a problem.
There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Myrkul.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Tahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing.
Oh yeah, she was fucked hard in that battle.
I hope we won't intrude
multiple times.
too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Yeah, you're fine. Alright. Alright, guys. Well, time to conclude this whole session of gameplay right now, man. About to be 6 hours. Never mind. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. Again, it's been fun to come back to Baldur's Gate after all this time, in being off. But at the same time, man, I forget how exhausting this game can be mentally, man. Because it's, there's a lot of, you gotta focus. You really gotta focus on what you're doing. At times, you can tell how it's not for everybody, the game. But at the same time, I do love the story. It completely immerses you into this whole series of events that are going on back to back, and I really do appreciate that side of the game. I appreciate the challenges that the game imposes and throws at you, but it's just sometimes it can be frustrating. But like any other game, it's always rewarding to just overcome those challenges. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you to it. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next episode. All right, have a good one. Bye bye. Ketheric is dead. Safe. Jesus Christ, guys. Come on, man. Motherfucker, they don't want to die. Alright. Let's get out of here.